What is going on, guys? We're here with another Rust update. Now, this one isn't going to be a whole lot of a long one because there's a lot of work in progress right now going on. So, a lot of the work in progress is the scientist compound. And they gave us some pictures of it a bit ago, as you'll see here and here. But I got this beautiful new picture as per Vince, who is super awesome. And yeah, I asked him if he had anything he could showcase of his beloved work, and he said sure, and he sent me this one, and it looks like it's coming along pretty awesome. Now, if you don't know what the scientist compound is, it is going to be basically a area that the scientists are stationed at, and they basically that's where they are, and it's going to be a safe zone. Meaning, as long as you come in there without a gun out, and that's probably the same rule as a helicopter, you know, don't have a gun in your hotbar kind of thing. As long as you don't pull any kind of weapon, they're going to have turrets protecting the area, scientist guards protecting the area, and yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. There's going to be vending machines that you can purchase stuff for scrap, or with scrap, I should say, and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, there's been notes of scientists using turrets, so there could be stationary encampments, or it could be just turrets, regular turrets set up. It could be something else in the works, or it could be just simply a turret that is for the scientist area and nothing super special. Don't know yet. They're being a little bit hush on some of the ideas here and there, and it's definitely something super exciting. It's going to add some PvE element to the game, an area you can go and, you know, trade at and do other stuff. If you come in there with a gun, you're going to be looking for a big fight kind of thing. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm very excited to see this. Now, of course, the big thing that has been added is going to be scuba. That's right, guys. There's a mask, wetsuit, fins, and a diving tank. Now, if you go and look how to craft them, they're not craftable yet, okay? It's, you know, just whatever. They're not there. Now, how we're going to get these, I'm not entirely sure. There's no comment on that yet. As you'll see, the scuba suit does have some properties. It's a little bit cold resistant, some rad resistant. It's protection against animals a little bit, and a little bit of melee. And it puts that protection across the entire body. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. Then the scuba tank actually has something a little special to it, which we'll show here shortly. So we're going to get on those, and they look ridiculous with these eyes. So we're going to take the eyes off as well. We're going to get that scuba suit on. Look how slick that looks. And there we go. We got a tank on our back and everything. It does obscure vision, and as you'll notice, this is me sprinting right now. Walking, sprinting. And it does slow you down. You are wearing big floppy flippers, so that's what's going on there. You'll see here, you kind of just run as walking, and walking is crawling. Is pretty much how it feels. But yeah, the tank itself looks pretty awesome. I think everything looks pretty great. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on in, and the first thing you'll notice is you can actually see pretty well underwater. So to give a comparison, on and off, okay? Big difference there. Now, with the scuba tank, it will slowly go down. It starts to 300 seconds, you'll see there. Now, this is swim speed with flippers, without, okay? It's like the difference between running and crawling. So they really make a big difference, and yeah, this is just the start to underwater being a thing. There is no stuff to do underwater quite yet. Of course, that's all part of what they're working on. You know, they're getting the mechanics in there to work first, and it's definitely really cool. It's going to add a whole new element. Now, the thing is, you cannot use weapons, okay? You can have them in your hand, but it's not going to do anything. Melee does work, okay? So, no guns, but you can use melee. If you have a flashlight on your gun, you can use it, or you can pull out the flashlight yourself, which, of course, doubles as a melee tool as well. So this is actually pretty cool. You can't, of course, eat underwater or anything, and I guess you can drink directly since you're underwater. Don't recommend the saltwater drinking, though. Probably not the best for you. As you can see, we climb the ladder pretty slow, so they've got that kind of universal debuff to it. And one thing I almost forgot to put in, so we're going to interrupt the middle of the video real quick, is the scuba tank. Like I said, there's something special to it. You can refill it if you know the blueprint, so you have to research it. So let's go ahead and get that done really quickly, as we're not actually doing it very quickly at all. You know, put this puppy down, and we can... Oh, cannot create this item out of scrap. That is interesting. Well, looks like that is a little bit broken, huh? But, don't ask on the accent. But the idea is you will be able to repair it once the blueprint can be learned properly. I wonder, can we force the blueprint? Is that still a thing? Can we actually arm? No, the BP forcing is gone. But anyways, once this thing gets turned into a BP and you learn it, you can actually repair it in the repair station with a refill. The key to it is you lose 15 seconds off of it. So eventually it will be useless to the point where, you know, it's not going to be refillable anymore. But that's quite a few refills, and it does restrict your time underground, I almost said, underwater. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Back to the finishing of the video along the way. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool thing, and it's going to be fun. As soon as we get some kind of more information about the scuba suit, its purposes, how it's craftable or obtained, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time there's some cool information on Rust.